Greetings, fellow citizens of the digital omniverse. It's Kim, and as you can probably tell by the quality of this video, I am not currently at my desktop. No. My desktop is over there in pieces, because I got all my new parts for my PC and started installing them, taking out the stuff I didn't need in the old case, keeping the case, putting the new stuff in, and my graphics card's too big. Yep. My graphics card is too big. It is a mid-ATX tower I'm using, and I didn't think to check to make sure that the length was going to be okay. I just figured, oh gosh, okay, it's got 3 fans on it, but they're probably 3 smaller fans, and the graphics card's probably no bigger than, oh, heck, the graphics cards I'd seen 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. Wrong! Because when you are purchasing I'm just going to read it off the box because that's what my laptop's sitting on. When you order a gigabyte GeForce GTX 760 2GB memory graphics card, yeah, those 3 fans are fucking huge. And, it never occurred to me to double check the length of my card to the length of the interior in which I was placing it. It's 278 millimeters long. Chew on that for a second. And if you don't know those conversion rates or whatever, you can't wrap your head around it. The thing is a fucking beast, okay? It's, So here I was thinking that yesterday I was going to get everything and I start putting things together and I could start broadcasting Thursday night and it would be glorious, and it's not, because my 2 options that are left to me now are cut holes in the brackets or the bays that hold up my my hard drive, or buy a new case. But me being the aesthetic person that I am, when I was ordering these components, I kind of went with a color scheme, because Mr. Wolfpickle said that, hey, you should call your new computer the Polar Vortex. And so, which made sense because I had a lot of components that were blue and black. And I thought, hey, maybe if I really needed a computer case, I could just get a white one and it would just all fit perfectly, as far as a color scheme would go. This thing gave me headaches just picking out the fucking parts, and now I'm having a headache fitting them all in. So thankfully today is payday, so I can plop money down on the case if I need to, which I think I'm probably am going to. But before I actually complete an order, I'm going to be running it by our in-house IT professional. Excuse me. It was a long night last night. That was a really long night. So I'm going to be running them by our in-house IT technician to make sure that there are no other bumps and hiccups and things of that nature when getting this new case. And so, by the way, he was also a little bit miffed that I went ahead and ordered all the parts. I mean, on paper they look like they'd be fine, but he wanted to look a little more in depth into some stuff. So I was just like, no, I want the stuff now. So I went ahead and ordered it. I also apparently missed out on printing a rebate from Newegg.com for my extra $20 off of my power supply unit. I'm just gonna contact Corsair and see if I can maybe get it. I ordered it at this date. Can I get it when it was like this price? This thing was in, said whatever this is on my hand. So I will try those things in the meantime. But I have been looking at a couple cases. I'm just going to very briefly go back to my window, which you cannot see that I have open here. And there were a couple that I was looking at. One in particular that's really got my eye because of the aesthetics and the price that it is right now. It is an Asa case. It is and if you wish to pause this video and open up a new tab right now, just go to newegg.com. I'll wait. Alright, you there? Okay. It is a CSAZ-XT space 1W white Japanese SECC steel ATX full tower computer case. That was a mouthful. It is white on the outside, has got lots of great mesh grids, lots of blue lighting, tons of fans. It's got raised feet to put it up off the floor. The power supply unit is actually on the bottom, which is kind of nice because that might end up blocking some corgi hair that could get in. And right now it's retails at $119. Now what you would think is like, oh gosh, that's a $119 mistake. But you'd be mistaken, because right now it's $15 off, plus there's a $20 rebate, so it actually drops it down to $85. I might just go ahead and get it. So that way, all of the old parts can stay in the old computer, and everything new can go into this new one. But it's like, but you'd be asking yourself, but Kim, you're going to be missing out on a hard drive and a CD player, aren't you? It's like, yeah, but what I can do is, I've got, hard drives aren't that expensive. I could honestly wait to put a hard drive in the other computer, whatever. And, but there was a problem with the CD player, the CD drive. My components are so new that it wasn't going to work anyway with the motherboard. The only connection for a CD-ROM drive, whatever vernacular you want to use, it was an old IDE drive. My motherboard only accepts SATA cables for the CD. So how am I supposed to install Windows? So you can see the problems that we're having. So what we're likely going to do is use Brandon's CD drive from his current computer now and stick it in this one just so we can get stuff loaded. God, I'm yawning a lot. I haven't even had my coffee today. I just haven't. I just didn't want to even bother with it. Hi, Chloe. One of my corgis is out there. So yes, there's a lot of coffee and corgis missing, both, from this vlog, but you know what? Things are what they are. So I do apologize for any of you who have been trying to come to my Twitch channel, all 3 of you, to see the content that I'd like to broadcast to you and entertain you with. But unfortunately, I am kind of dumb. Fortunately, you can fix dumb with education. If you teach yourself and you learn from your mistakes, you can no longer be dumb. But if you're dumb and stay dumb and don't want to learn from your mistakes, then that's bad. And I don't want to be bad. So we are going to try and fix this and get my computer up and running, so that way I can go ahead and monologue to you in all these other vlogs and not have to do it on a laptop. Which I found out prior to this video, I made another one. And the microphone wasn't on. Because cyber power link video vlogger UCam thing didn't have record with audio checked. So yes, this day is going great. But it is a new day. It is a new day. I'm going to be getting new tags for my car, new food in the refrigerator. I'm going to be getting myself a new case. I am going to be just a new outlook on life. It's payday and there's a new moon tonight. So this signifies to me that don't worry, you are just in time to wipe your slate clean and start over. The universe forgives you, and I thank the universe for that very much. So it probably will be another week before I start broadcasting content at high frame rates and 0 drop frames. But until then, you're just going to have to either look forward to the minimalistic casts, no camera, no chat at all game, probably of Binding of Isaac, because that's the only thing that I can run with all my recording software up. I'm sorry, I'm just on a yawn roll. God, I apologize to anybody out there who has an empathetic response to someone yawning. I'm really sorry. I'm probably driving you nuts right now. I have this horrible ability to cry when I yawn. So, that being said, monologue over. Too long didn't watch. I screwed up, and it's probably going to take another week to fix it. But don't worry, I will be back. Probably just in time to be called for Tech Week for the play. We'll make it work, though. So I thank you guys for sticking around. I'm going to make sure I get back here to this. So I don't have any catchy outro goodbye message like most people do. So I will catch you guys at some other point. Take her easy.